In this lesson, which is NBT 6 Lesson 3, we're going to talk about what we do when we have a situation where we look at the first digit like this. So if we look at 6 and we're dividing it by 7, we can't do it. So let's talk about what we do when we can't divide the first digit. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to, instead of doing so many steps, we're just going to go ahead and move over. So now we're going to do 65 divided by 7. So we're just going to turn it into the bigger number. Now, if you know 65 divided by 7, you can go ahead and do it. But if you don't, let's go ahead and make our multiples list. So 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. And then we have 28 is 7 more. 35, 42, 49, 56, and 63, 70. So now we're too high, right? So let's count. 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it would go over here because we couldn't divide here, right? So we're going to put a 9 here. 65 divided by 7 is 9. There's like an invisible 0 right there because we couldn't do it. Okay, 9 times 7, 63. We're going to subtract. We're going to get 2. Now, our number is smaller than the number we're dividing by, also known as our divisor. Okay, so, but before we say that we're done and this is the remainder, we have to look. Do we have any more digits over here? We do not. So now, yes, it can be a remainder of 2. So that's our answer. Let's go over here. Okay. 1 divided by 4, we can't do it. So let's look, and we're going to do 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. That's our next step of multiply. So I divided. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Next step is multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. My next step is to subtract. Okay? 12 minus 12 is 0. Okay? So now I'm going to bring down. And I have 5, okay? So 5, this number, we did our B. Now we have to either remainder or it still could be repeated, right? So the repeat means that we're going to divide again. So if you want to write that there, divide again, okay? 5 divided by 4 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. We subtract and we have 1. Now, this number is smaller than the number we're dividing by, so we can't divide, but let's check. Is there more numbers up here to divide? No, there's not, so we are done. So the answer is the quotient is 31, remainder 1. Okay? All right, on to the next one. 1 divided by 3, we can't do it, so we're going to turn it into 17. We're not going to go all the way to the 9 because that's a lot to be dividing, but let's do it. 17 divided by 3. If you're not sure, you can make your list of multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Oh, I went way too fast. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, because you're not here. Okay, so 17, so that would be here. So 15, so that would be 5. 17 divided by 3 is 5, but it's not, right? 5 times 3 is 15. So let's subtract. There's our multiply. We subtract, bring it down. We've got 2. So now we have to look, are we done or do we have more to bring down? Oh, we got more to bring down, so let's bring down the 9. 29 divided by 3. Okay, now luckily I went too far earlier, but I'm still not all the way. So 3 more from 24 would be 27. 3 more would be 30. Oh, too high. So 27, okay, that's 3 times 9. So let's put the 9 up here. 9 times 3, 27. 29 minus 27 is 2. There's our subtract. Now we got to see if there's anything left to bring down. Oh, nope, nothing left to bring down. So this is, and then this is smaller than our divisor, so it is a remainder of 2. Okay, flip it. Oh, you guys are on the other page. I had to make a copy. Okay, 4 divided by 5. Can we do that? No. So let's make a list of our steps. Don't forget that. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, remainder. 4 divided by 5, we cannot do it, right? So now we're going to do 49. Now in my head, I know that 5 times 10 is 50, which would be too big. So I'm going to go back 5. 9 times 5 would be 45. So I'm going to put the 9 right here. 9 times 5 is 45. Okay. And then I'm going to subtract. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 is smaller than the number we're dividing by. And let's look over here. Do I have anything to bring down? Nope. So now this is the remainder. Okay. But we have to check. Is there anything that I need to bring down? Okay. 1 divided by 2, I can't do it. 15 divided by 2, let's do it. So if you want to do your multiples, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 is too high. So let's go back 1 to 15, okay? So that would put us right here at 14, because 15 is what we are dividing. So we've got 14. So let's put 7. 2 times 7 is 14. We're going to subtract that. We have 1. We have something left to bring down, right? Bring it down. That's 11. Okay, 11. So now this number is bigger than our number we're dividing by. So now it is not a remainder. We need to repeat. So we're going to, when we repeat, we go back to divide again. 11 divided by 2, we can look at our list. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's put the 5. Okay. 5 times 2 is 10. We subtract, we've got a 1. Now, yes, it's smaller than this number, but that's, look, is there anything left to divide? Nope. So it's remainder 1. Okay. Up here, 2 divided by 3, we can't do it. So we're going to do 28 divided by 3. Okay. So 28 divided by 3, let's go over here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, we went over. So it's going to be this one, okay? So that means it's 9, right? 3 times 9 is 27. 9 times 3, 27. So now we subtract, right? Okay. 8 minus 7 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. So we just did our subtraction. The next step is, you can't see it. We did our subtraction. Our next step is to bring it down. Okay, so let's bring down. We have to look if there's any digits. There is one. It is a 6. Okay, 16 divided by 3. So now we're repeating. Repeat means we're going back to start the process over. We're doing it again because we still have more to divide. So 16 divided by 3, look over here. 18 is too big, so we go back 1. So it's 5. 5 times 3 is 15. There's our multiply. Now we need to subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 is smaller than the number we're dividing by, but we need to check. Our next step is B, bring it down. Do we have anything we need to bring down? Nope. So it can be a remainder. Okay, over here. 6 divided by 7, we can't do it. So now we're going to do 65. So let's do our 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. So if it's 65, 63 is the perfect number that would get us just close enough without going over. Okay, and that would be 9 times, so we put it right there, because if we put it here, that's not the number we divided by. 9 times 7 is 63. We subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, we have to think. Now we are on the bring it down. Do we have anything to bring down? Nope. So, and this number is smaller than our divisor, so it's remainder 2. Okay, all right. Here we go again. 1 divided by 3 we can't do. So we got to do 14 divided by 3. So I'm going to skip count on my hands this time. 3, 6, 9, 12. 15 would be too high, right? So it's 3 times 4, which would be 12. So let's put the 12. We're going to subtract, because that's our next step, right? 14 minus 12 is 2. That's our subtraction. The next step is to bring it down. Do we have anything to bring down? We have a 5. So let's bring that down. 25 divided by 3. Now, if you look up here, we did our 3's up here, right? So 24 is the closest we can get to 25 without going over, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to put our 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Let's subtract, and we have 1 left. That is a remainder of 1. And we also, remember, don't forget, so this number is smaller than our divisor, and we have nothing left to bring down. Okay, last one, 23 divided by 3. We have a lot of 3's on this page. Okay, let's do it over here. 3, we couldn't do here, right? So we move over, 23. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, oh, look at it, right small, 21, and then 24. Now, 24 would go over, so we're going to do the 7. 3 times 7 is 21, okay? 23 minus 21 is 2. There's our subtract. So now we got to check, is there anything to bring down? There's nothing to bring down, and this number is smaller, so it's not repeat, it's remainder. So 7, remainder 2. So just remember to look at that first digit. If you can't do it, you just scoot over, but make sure you keep your numbers right where they need to be by place value.